All right. I hope you're all ready. And good evening to everybody. Jay here, back with another stream for you. And tonight I have planned a bit of Paladin AOE leveling on my level 53 character right here, over on the classic era EU PV cluster. So let's get right into it. I've managed to gather a hefty amount of rested XP on the Paladin. Not sure if it's the maximum. I think it's 1.5 levels, but it's probably pretty close to that. Haven't played it in a while, so we should be getting some decent XP per hour. Let me check the mailbox real quick. Got a couple of items that I've sold. Gonna pick them up, and after that I'm gonna empty my bags, and I plan to head over to the Western Plague Lands tonight and farm the undeads over there.
Hello.
Let me drop all the crap that I'm not gonna need for AOE leveling. I'm gonna need those potions. I was debating whether I should be wearing these plate gloves for AOE farming, since they have int and stamina, but they kind of lack in armor, so I think I'm gonna keep the ones that I have right now. So I got the vice grips of the bear that drop from Zul'Farrak. Gonna keep those. Alright, got a fair bit of water. Got enough food. So let's head over to Western Plague Lands and do some farming over there. While we're at it, we're also doing a scan with the census add-on over here.
Greetings.
See how the population is this evening. So since this is the first time when I'm streaming on this Paladin, I'm running a full prot build on it. As you can see, got 31 points in the protection tree. And the rest of them have gone into the holy trees, so I do plan to go all the way up to illumination and get 5 points in this as well. Probably not the best spec for healing, but I'm gonna play it like this at level 60 on this Paladin. I think it's enough to allow me to heal decently in raids. Obviously I'm gonna miss Divine Favor, which is a free holy light. Gonna miss 5 points from the crit chance here in Holy Power, but I think we're gonna make do. And the rest of the points, 31 in protection, those are gonna allow me to tank any dungeons I want. So yeah, should be good. I went before in Western Plague Lands on this Paladin and did a fair bit of AoE leveling over there. I think I was able to pull maybe 4 or 5 mobs on me at the same time, which is pretty decent. Obviously, as I advance in levels, gonna be able to pull more and you know, get a bit more efficient. But still, it's they're decent numbers. Okay, so the census has been done. 250 players online tonight on the PV cluster. It's decent. It's the number that we've been used with. I've also been debating tonight whether I should try my hand at a bit of hardcore leveling or not, cause it's been really popping lately. I've been lurking around the hardcore Discord, and at least for the US, it's really popping. I've seen numbers like 200 players online or something like that, so that's pretty okay. I've checked the population on the European realm as well, on Hydrexian Waterlords. That's the role-playing realm where all the EU hardcore players are playing, and I think there were around 10 online like 1 hour ago. So that's an increase as well. It seems like people are joining the EU hardcore scene as well. I'm not sure. Might give it a go. I'm just, you know, I'm attached to the community here on the PV clusters, so maybe I'm gonna try a hardcore character on this cluster. I'm not sure. If there's anyone in the chat that isn't familiar with the hardcore type of leveling, it basically means that if you die once, you just gotta delete your character. There's a couple of other rules that you need to follow, but that means delete, so the stakes are pretty high. Obviously, I wouldn't be AoE leveling a paladin on a hardcore mode, because you know, dying is something that might happen pretty often. At least it happened for me so far, so... Okay, so we got 4 minutes left until we reach Chelwyn camp. In our last Molten Core run, which took part yesterday, I've also seen a Force reactive disc formula drop. Where is it? Is it under miscellaneous? Oh, it's under armor. Yeah, so the Force reactive disc. So as I read the tooltip, at the proc chance, when the shield blocks, it releases an electrical charge that damages all nearby enemies. This also has a chance of damaging the shield. This is a very nice proc for paladins. I think it deals something like 30, maybe 40 damage per second. So whenever you block, you basically do all this reflect damage. It's very nice. The mats are pretty expensive, as you can see. You need 6 Arcanite bars, 2 delicate Arcanite converters, 8 essences of air, 12 living essences, and 8 essences of earth. Obviously you can see the prices of these mats over here. Pretty expensive to craft, but it's worth it. The only downside of using it is the fact that whenever it blocks, as you can see, it also damages the shield, so you kinda need to repair it pretty often. I've seen a video made by Grace for Days. He's an avid hardcore player, so if you want to see more content, you should check him out. Anyway, he did a YouTube video using the Force reactive disc in Stratholme. That was the TBC version of the game, so obviously he could, or maybe the Rat, not sure. So obviously he could pull like tens of mobs and test how the Force reactive disc does damage compared to other shields. But the thing that I was interested in is was the durability of it. So I think he was pulling close, like, I don't know, 50-60 mobs, and after killing all of them, I think the shield was somewhere around half durability. So it's decent. It allows you to farm for a fair amount, and it's bind on equipped, so I can have multiple discs crafted. I don't know, I'll see. But first I need to get level 60. That is the first objective. So I haven't played this paladin in a while. I think it's like maybe close to 2 weeks. I've been focusing on my main character, on my priest, doing raids. Also I've been leveling my druid. I'm level 24 now on the druid, and I'm gonna keep on leveling that character as well. The point is, I may be rusty in those first few pulls of the undeads, but probably get back in the hang of it and do my thing. I also need to do a couple of BRD arena runs on this paladin, cause there's some very juicy loot in there that drops. That's gonna help me a lot. Right, so here we are. So we got the red aura on. Need to do a blessing of sanctuary on me, and I think these are all the buffs that I can do. Got a couple of healing potions here just in case. Should probably remember the hotkey for lay on hands. Hopefully I'm not gonna need it. I wonder if the area is free. There may be a chance someone's already farming here. Okay, so these mobs are okay. They're available. These are too. Alright. Let's do this. Do a seal of wisdom. Do a pull, and let's start with 5 mobs over here. See how we can handle this. Hopefully I'm not gonna need any heals. Got bandages ready just in case, and I think I can do more. I'll surely be able to do more, because these mobs do drop a lot of rune cloth. Okay, let's do a bandage. Right, so it seems that for 5 mobs I need to bubble myself. Should be able to keep up this kind of pace without any issues. Yeah, so I got 2 pieces of rune cloth already in my first 5 mobs. So I should be able to keep up the pace, because I got 2 points in Guardian's favor, which reduces the cooldown of Blessing of Protection for 2 minutes. And I can alternate between Divine Shield and Blessing of Protection. Okay, let's get some mana back up and do another pull. We got a mage over there, but he doesn't seem to be AoE farming, so we should be good in having this area for both of us. Always try to keep the mobs in front of you, so you can allow your character to block, dodge and parry their attacks. Oh, I got another pull. Let's do another bandage. Should have been careful not to pull an extra mob, but I will be for the next pulse. It can really ruin your game. Oh, this mage is keeping me in combat. Okay, let's get my my HP and mana back and do another pull. Cheers for the intellect buff. This is gonna help me a lot. So basically, if you wanna do AoE farming, you need to itemize for that. Best stats are simply stamina and int. Stamina means more life, intellect means more mana. That's mostly what you need. Spell damage is good as well, of course, but it's not quite available yet for me. I need to do BRD arena runs for that, like I was saying before. There's a couple of plate pieces over there that have spell damage, and I would love to have those. I'll probably start using grenades for the next pulls as well, because they provide a bit of damage buff. A bit of a buff to my damage, actually. So as you can see, if both Blessing and Protection and Divine Shield are on cooldown, I try to pull only 4 mobs, because these seem to be the maximum number that I can sustain without using any mana pots or something. Any healing pots, sorry. Once I'm gonna have any kind of bubble available, I can probably do some bigger pulls. Should probably use Lay on Hands as well, like do a bigger pull and just use Lay on Hands to keep it on cooldown. Not sure. So I got 3 mobs here and 5 over there. Gonna try and pull all of them in one place. Gonna start here. So using Seal of Wisdom and Judging Wisdom on a mob is very important, because it allows me to spam Consecration all the time. Consecration uses up a lot of mana, as you can see. It's 435 per spell casted. Okay, maybe I'll throw a grenade in there. Help a bit with the damage. Not sure if I should bubble. I think I'm okay.
I can't loot that.
Okay, so I managed to kill 5 mobs without needing to use any healing potions, which is nice, good to see. Let's try and look for some more respawns around here. Okay, so I got these mobs. So there are 6 of them. Maybe I should try and do a bigger pull. Yeah, I'll try and pull all 6 this time. Let's see how I can handle 6 mobs. Do a grenade in there. Got the bubble ready just in case, but I'm probably gonna need it for sure. Let's do a holy rat and a consecration and do a bandage. Got a little bit of clicking action. I forgot what the bind was for holy rat, so it's B. Gotta get used with that. The only part that sucks when it comes to this kind of leveling is the fact that I need to drink so much. I gotta drink after every pull, but still I think the XP per hour is much better compared to normal questing. Especially since I run the protection build. Okay, I only got a couple of mobs here. Just 4 of them. I think I can gather 5. If I can get those 3. Okay. We're good now. Not sure what happened with this pull, but didn't need to cast any kind of bubble, no pots used, which is nice to see. Let's get a cleanse going. So unfortunately I missed the Blackwing lair today that was perfectly executed, to be honest, by the guild I'm in, by the Raiding Alliance, because there's a couple of guilds that are raiding together over here. And big grats to anyone in the Raiding Alliance watching, because for the first time Nefarian was taken down, so that was a full Blackwing lair clear, which is nice to see. Hopefully some juicy items dropped as well for the guys in the raid, well deserved. And today's Blackwing lair was the 3rd attempt. So it's been the 3rd week in a row where my guild tried to clear it. Before today, we only got 6 bosses down, so all the way to Chromagus, and today was a full clear, so like I said, big grats. Let's do a bubble here. Do a holy rat as well. Maybe bandage, just in case. Probably didn't need that, but rather lose a bandage than than die. Okay, so apparently my mage friend is gone. This area is available to me. Should be getting level 54 pretty soon at this pace. Got 3 bars left. So as a weapon for AoE farming, I'm using the Blazing Rapier. It's a very hard to come by weapon because it's crafted by blacksmiths that have the swordsmith specialization. And To be honest, I thought swordsmiths are unicorns. You can never find them, but we got one on the realm here on the PV cluster. So it's made by Aurora Silva, as you can see. And I've also enchanted it with the Fiery Blaze, which is an enchant that drops in one of the Badlands chain quests. And it basically gives my weapon a chance, whenever I hit with it, to do 15 damage to all the mobs in front of me. And since the weapon is so fast, it's 1.7 speed, it does proc a lot, so it adds a bit to my DPS, to my AoE DPS. I'm not sure if it's the best if it's the best enchant for AoE farming, but still I feel like I'm pretty efficient with it. Okay, let's do a bigger pull since we got Divine Shield up. I think we can afford to take 5 mobs. Let's do a grenade. Or maybe I can... no, there's only 5 there, yeah. I'm gonna use shield for now. Let's pop Seal of Wisdom again. Do a shield. Do a Holy Red. That was pretty close. I feel like I'm good on mana right now on the gear that I have. I tend to finish each pull with a fair bit of mana, so that's alright. That's good to see. And we have another mage, one of my guildmates actually. Probably gonna need to share the area, but it's alright. Plenty of mobs for both of us. There's one of the advantages of playing on a low populated realm like like the classic hero realms, because you got all these areas mostly for yourself, so it's good to see. Should be okay with 4 mobs. Probably won't really need to use any ability. I mean any kind of shield or potion. Easy on 4 mobs. I should probably wait, try and find a bigger pack of mobs, maybe do 6 or 7 or maybe 8. Use my lay on hands, cause I don't like seeing it on cooldown. So what do we have here? We have 6 mobs. Got a couple of more over there. Maybe I can do a mount pull for more of them. Let's get my HP and mana back and try and do a bigger pull. Got Blessing of Protection, just in case. Hope I'm not gonna go too far away to lose the first mob that I pulled. Maybe do a rank 1 consecration just to keep them leashed on me. Okay, so the pull is up. Let's do a small grenade on them. Do a Blessing of Protection, maybe get a Holy Rat in. Will I even need lay on hands? Maybe I won't. Let's see. Alright. Didn't need to use any lay on hands. And we have a green item. Swashbuckler's Gloves of the Whale. Nice to see it. Oh, and we have another recipe for the Gift of Arthas. I think I got like 6 of these on the auction house. They drop so much from these mobs. Oh, so as you can see in the bottom right of the screen, you can see the tooltip for the skeletal flare, and you can see how many I've killed so far. So I'm at the 600 mark. I can see those numbers with this add-on over here, the kill track add-on. So basically I've been killing a lot of these undeads. Did a fair amount of elemental farming in Badlands as well. So this is interesting. You can see the respawn rates of these mobs over here. So the flares seem to have a 2-to-1 ratio compared to the slavering ghouls, the red dudes over here. Okay, let's get my mana and life back and keep on going. Keep on going with the grind. 2 bars left to level 54. Lori, try not to die. Got 4 mobs pulled, but I think I can get a 5th one. Let's get my grenade in there as well. Got Divine Shield up, just in case I need it. And I will surely need it, as it looks. I wonder what the XP per hour I'm getting here. Should probably install an add-on that does that calculation. Oh, and we have another green. Plate hands. Love to see it, love to see it. Alright, so we need more respawns around here. Can probably do a pull with 5 mobs this time. So this is top paladin gameplay. If I would have played the classic retribution build, could have probably went to sleep. Because obviously you just need to auto attack and that's it. At least doing AoE farming I'm a bit more dynamic. Need to watch out not to die. So when you see this this fire going in, that's the Fire Blaze enchant going off from my weapon. I'm not sure what the percentage of the proc chance is, but feels to me like it procs pretty often. Am I gonna die here? No. That was close though. A bit too close if you ask me. Hopefully I'm gonna pay more attention for the next polls. Okay, so we got more mobs here. Maybe I'll do that big pull and actually use lay on hands. So what do we have here? We have 6 mobs. I've got 5 here. Maybe I can try and get all of them. Let's try and do a big ass pull. Hopefully I'm not gonna get dazed. And okay, got dazed. Scuffed pull. I just hate getting dazed. Okay, this is what a big ass pull looks like. Let's go. Paladin power. Do a lay on hands. Ooh, but it might not be enough. I might die here. Surely I'm gonna die here. Okay. That was top gameplay. Managed to kill 5 of them. Okay. Well, I'll give it another go. So apparently I'm not high level enough, or don't have all the right gear for big pulls like this. And I didn't have any major mana potions in the bag. With a major mana potion, I think I could have done the pull better. Probably not gonna do any more attempts like this with I think it was something like 11 or 12 mobs over there. But I got dazed during the mount pull, so should probably attempt this with when I'm able to just pull them a bit faster. Okay, let's get the buffs back up. You live and you learn. Let's clear this area so I can actually loot properly. This is payback time. I don't know why I keep having this feeling like I forget to put all the buffs on me, but I think I have everything that I can. Don't have any scrolls available. And these bone fragments, they do sell for a lot. Where are they? Over here. So at this moment, as you can see, there's 70 silver on the realm. And somehow I always manage to sell them on the auction house. Apparently people still farm for Argent Dawn reputation. Because you can turn them in at the Argent Dawn vendor and get rep. I'm assuming I'm assuming everyone wants rep for next Ramos with Argent Dawn. Okay, so we got here 6 mobs. Can probably handle them easily. Got Divine Shield up as well. Come on, boys, let's do this. Let's get this undeads down. Do a divine shield. Do a holy rat. Bandage myself up. Consecration and I should be okay. Should probably craft some more bandages after this pull, just don't want to find myself in the position where I forget to actually use them. Oh, and I got a major healing potion. It's nice to see it. I feel like these mobs tend to drop a lot of major mana pots. I'm surprised this is the first time when I see one. Let's get a couple of bandages done. Okay, this should be enough for now. And I'm getting pretty close to dinging 54, and after that I'm gonna be able to see how much rested XP do I have left. Probably gonna stick to this side over here. Keep the pulse medium-sized. This just feels so relaxing, just shutting my mind down, doing some AoE farming, getting the XP in, slowly progressing all the way to 60 on this paladin as well. Oh, will I need to bubble? Nope. I'm all good. And there's the ding. Level 54. Let's go. Maybe I get a blue? Nope. It's another freaking recipe gift of Arthas. Okay, let's get my talent point in. So I'm gonna go for healing light again, because obviously it's just pure healing power. Yeah, that should do. Okay, so I'm level 54. Do I have anything interesting in the bank ready for me? So I got I managed to grab the tier 1 piece waiting in the bank here. These legs are level 58. I got this this wrist piece, which is mail, so it's less armor, but it's got a fair amount of intellect also. But I should probably get it enchanted with at least 7 stamina, so that I can replace the Imperial plate bracers. So these have 2 to 5 armor, and the Lordly Arm Guards have 153. But that's pretty much the only item that I could be wearing. Yeah, so I got nothing else. Okay, gonna keep on with the pulls, keep on the grind. So apparently I still got rested XP all the way to level 55, which is good. I'm gonna keep grinding here. And I think that at level 55 I can probably move to Dawson's Tears, to the new area. I think there's more mobs over there that are grouped. I wonder how many of these Scourge Stones can I stack. Probably an infinite. So apparently I got 269 at the moment on the Paladin. On this character right here. I don't know, guys. I just I just keep having this this hardcore itch inside. Probably gonna try it pretty soon. Not sure exactly what class to play though. I had a hunter in Season of Mastery, which I did play as hardcore, but kind of got bored with it at level 39, I think. It was pretty easy. Dwarf hunter with engineering, so many good items crafted by engineering. The target dummies, I could also craft guns for myself. So, you know, never really felt challenged. I mean, don't want to sound arrogant or anything, but I think it's probably because I played the easiest class for hardcore. Think I should probably try something more challenging this time. Probably do a warrior. That's the easiest choice for challenging. I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I'll try a warlock, maybe a mage. I don't know, I feel like spellcasters would be pretty interesting as well to play. Got so many alts here, almost all the classes, so I'm not sure if I do start a new character right now, even if it's hardcore, not what I would want it to be. And I'm still debating whether I should play hardcore on the RP realm, on Hydrexian Waterlords, or just stick here. The only disadvantage of playing hardcore on the PV cluster would be the fact that I would not be able to do any dungeons, because obviously, well, not obviously, but I presume I would be the only one on the realm who's playing hardcore. And I'm not sure if everyone around here is familiar with the game mode. So I may be getting invites in the open world to join groups for quests, and I'm gonna have to refuse them because obviously you're not allowed. But I'll see. Still under debate for now. Let's wait for consecration as well. Oh, when I misclicked. Should have bandaged myself over there. Hopefully I'm not gonna die. Let's do a holy shield. Okay, we're good on that. So on my shield I have the Aegis of Stormwind, which is just so nice looking. I love the look of it. If I could get my hands on the full Imperial plate set, I'm gonna be able to look like a Stormwind guard. So I got this shield and got the thorium spike on it. I was lucky enough to grab the recipe for the thorium spike over on Season of Mastery on my warrior. I have a level 60 warrior, and after I transferred him here, I was able to craft the thorium shield spike for this character. Ain't much of a difference compared to the mithril one or the iron, which are much more easily made, but still. If I can give myself an advantage and do some more efficient farming, I'm surely gonna use that advantage. Let's do a grenade here. Kinda running out on grenades. Probably need to craft some more pretty soon. Let's get a holy shield up. Another consecration. Got blessing of protection up. Probably gonna need it. Get a bandage up as well. just to be on the safe side. Nice. And another major mana pot. Nice to see it. Let's get some rebuffing and keep on going with the grind. Okay. Can probably pull all these mobs since I got major healing potions now. This was a bad pull. A bad pull on my part. Get a consecration, get a grenade. Was a bad pull because this mob I missed pulling and I got him from over the fence over there. Okay, get a potion back up. Already died once during this stream, I don't want to do it again. So what do we have here? We have 1, 2, there's another mob behind that shack. So there's 4 mobs, 6 over here, but... Alright, I'm gonna go for all of them, since Divine Shield will soon be up. Come on, Mr. Undeads. Give me all the XP. I feel like I'm not using my mana efficiently. For example, I can do a Holy Light right now if I'm not gonna die. And I died. Okay. Let's get back in the grind. Oh. So this was death number 2 for me. I feel like I'm going good. Should have done the consecration aura earlier over there. Already got a spiritual focus talent, which gives me a 70% chance to not get any pushback when I'm casting heals. So basically if I cast concentration hour, I can just really cast healing Holy Lights on me. Mana pool seems to be large enough right now to allow me to do a heal as well, so I'm gonna need to take advantage of that. I'm probably gonna need to bind concentration hour on a button as well. There we go. much better. Much better. And another major healing pot, which is always nice to see. Still got 41 minutes left on Lay on Hands. Used it earlier and died.
It's too far away.
Oh, that was a double cast of Seal of Wisdom. Bad play. I gotta say, I just love the sound of Redoubt, the protection talent that increases my block chance by 30%. That boink that you keep on hearing, that's the Redoubt procking off. So I got 5 mobs for this pull. Got a new respawn over there, probably gonna pull him as well. Let's do a bandage up. I'm kinda low on mana. Nice. 3 bars, almost 3 bars in. Oh, check this out. There's only skeletal flares here. I'm not sure which of the mobs give you a disease. I think it's the red ones, the ghoul things. What are they called? The slavering ghouls. The problem with that disease is if I do a Blessing of Protection, it's not gonna clear the disease. So I always need to cleanse it before doing a bandage, because obviously it's not gonna work. It's gonna get interrupted by the disease. Oh, and we have someone in the guild who just had a flask of supreme power drop, the recipe from Skullomance. Nice to see it. Always good to have more crafters in the guild. So let's check what I've got so far. Got 2 stacks of rune cloth. Got a couple of grey items. They're gonna sell nicely. 2 greens. It's alright. Not the best loot, but I guess it's alright. Hey, if you're a Rose, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to stream. Glad to have more weary travelers here. Hopefully I can keep you entertained with top paladin power over here. Just good old AoE farming on these undeads. Ooh. And also we got an epic, a BOE epic that dropped in the Skullomance run. Nice to see it. Undeads, yeah. I think this is one of the top spots for AoE farming for paladins. Level 54 now. Probably gonna soon dink to 55 and then move on over to Delson's Tears. I think it's this spot right here, where the undeads are higher in level. Alright, let's keep on pulling. Gonna do 6 mobs this time, because I have Blessing of Protection up. Also got healing potions. Should be okay. I need to keep this backwards like movement all the time, because I want to keep the mobs in front of me. Let's do a Blessing of Protection. Do a Holy Rat. And I think I'm not gonna need any healing, but I am gonna do a Flash of Light just be safe. Okay, let's get back up and keep on going. Oh, and I need the Blessing of Sanctuary again. Probably gonna do a healing potion for this pull. I hope I didn't overreach with all of these mobs. Hopefully I didn't pull too many of them. Don't wanna die a third time. Oh, and I got Divine Shield up. Should be okay. Alright, let's pull another mob. That was dangerously close. Oh, and I got an extra mob. Let's keep Seal of Wisdom on it. Hopefully I can get some more mana back. Okay, we managed this pole without using any major healing potions. So what are we up to right now? We have 628 players killed and 318 slavering goals. Good numbers, I would say. Decent numbers. Probably gonna leave these mobs here to have their colleagues respawn around them as well. Move over back to that side. Please don't daze me. Okay, this went better. No shield was needed. No potion was used. Ah, I can just keep on going, doing this for days. Let's do a 5 mob pull. Got 4 over here. Got a couple in the back. And I'm not sure why I got dazed over there. I don't know. Maybe it's clanky game mechanics, I'm not sure. Let's do a Blessing of Protection. Oh, shit. Hold another mob. Probably gonna need to do that major healing potion. Got it ready just in case. Yeah, gonna need it. Ah, that was a bad play from my part. Didn't realize I can range pull mobs with Holy Rat. Gonna remember it for next time. Hey Jaketsky, welcome back to the stream.
My mana is low.
Okay, so the mobs on the eastern side should be all up theoretically right now. I just love the fact that I have the entire area for me. It's so nice. So what do we have here? We have 5 mobs. Couple over here. Got Divine Shield up, so I can probably do a bigger pull. Let's move on over to the other side. Oh, and I get dazed again. I hate getting dazed. Let's pull that mob as well. Do a Divine Shield. 47 HP. Okay, that was close. Oh, and I got more respawns over there. Gotta move the mobs over here. Come on, RNG gods. Give me more blocks. I need them now. Okay, we're good. Okay, that was a close call. Maybe I should refrain from pulling that many mobs. I'm not quite ready for that number yet, it seems. Kind of overreached. Most people do the underground, that rarely they come to western. Do the Angoro. Yeah, probably. Compared to Vanilla Classic, I feel like there are a lot of people farming here. Over on the original Classic realms. Well, obviously the population was much larger compared to Classic era, but I felt like people always had a reason to come here, not sure why. It's a good area for miners though, cause you get a couple of mithril spawning spots through silver as well. So if you're in that dead zone between 230 and 250, for example, when you want to get through silver yeah, you kind of need to do a lot of mithril. So as you can see, there's plenty of spawn points around here. Do you do the Zul'Farrak Paladin AoE farm from 45 to 50? No. I kinda did the dungeons all the way to 50. I had this paladin transferred over from Season of Mastery. Back then I duo leveled it with my wife. I was playing this paladin as holy and she was a mage. So we got all the way to level 47 and we kinda quit in Somme. So I got it over at level 47 over here. Did a bit of AoE grinding in this place right here. Where was it? The hinterlands. Around here, the Skull Rock. The oases here are a great place. I've seen cargos doing AoE farming in this area. So I went over there, did a couple of ZF runs, but normal runs with our guildmates. I think I did a couple with Fira as well. Surely we were together in ZF. when I tried to tank over there. So only now I've actually started to do some serious AoE farming. And I'm probably just gonna go all the way to 60 like this. It's kinda grindy from time to time, but got plenty of other characters that allow me to take a break. I mostly just rotate between them, you know, getting rested XP on each of them and just rotating them. ZF is pretty epic XP compared to everything else, but it's also pretty risky. Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos of mages doing it. I'm not sure, is this a thing for paladins as well when you're leveling? Yeah, you're right, it is. So you basically just need to do the jump things, right? Just cast a consecration and jump from one wall to another. Lolly, thank you for the buff. He is one of our guildmates. Yeah, I never tried doing ZF. I imagine it's pretty challenging. Kinda past that point now anyway. Getting ready for Delson's Tears pretty soon. Still I need to do a couple of BRD arena runs for some of that plate gear. I'm gonna show you in a second what I'm talking about. Get these mobs down a bit. Yeah, so I need to do some BRD arena runs. Where is it? BRD. So these, the entrenching boots, those are just nice, man. I would kill to get them. It's pretty hard to find a group only for arena runs. Most of the people obviously want to do full runs. Only managed to do 5 runs so far, and none of these items dropped. Also, where was it? The Spider Fang Carapace, also nice for paladins. Spell damage, more consecration damage. Yeah. A mate of mine did it from 44 to 55 or something, if I remember right. Yeah, I think 55 is the right level. If I remember right, I think the zombies were around 46 or something. So yeah, they're probably green all the way to 55. It's kind of difficult though over here because I wasn't able to find all the right gear for AoE farming. Obviously you need plate items with intellect and stamina. So I got these legs that kind of suck for AoE farming. Got these boots, also they're not good enough. The Lightford Belch is perfect. Got these plate hands from ZF, also they don't have any intellect. So I found the Heiberg helm on the auction house. Male item, a bit of armor and a lot of intellect. Still rocking the SM Cathedral neck, which is very nicely itemized for AoE farming. The shoulders, the Imperial Plate shoulders, also they're not very good because they got strength, but they do look nice. Got a cloak with intellect. Got this mail chest piece from Sunken Temple. So yeah, my gear is kind of scuffed for AoE farming. Not quite the best. I don't know, I mean, you can always find plate items on the auction house, but I think people that actually get them as drops, you know, like the intellect and stamina items, they probably just disenchant them. They Probably figure out that no one wants to buy them. Never seen these kind of items on the auction house. I don't know why. Okay, so the wrong cloth keeps on coming in. Close to 4 stacks now. I'm gonna send these over to my priest and do a couple of wrong cloth bags. Because they always sell on the auction house. I'm probably gonna make bank with bone fragments again. Gear does the job to an extent anyway, yeah. It's 80% skill, right? Got a grenade going in there. Probably bop. Do a holy rat and then bandage. Oh, I have this on gear. Yeah, it's alright. Could probably do so bigger mana pool coupled with concentration aura would probably mean I can do even bigger pulls. And I can probably get a couple more consumables like, you know, the Dragon Breath Chili that does damage in a cone in front of me. And I think I should have brought this trinket with me. Where was it? The Chained Essence of Uranicus. 15 nature damage every 5 seconds. This is a nice damage boost. Should probably try and craft some bombs that do higher damage. I'll just, you know, increase my XP per hour. Let me do even bigger pulls. So I've been using this trinket so much on. I got another level 60 paladin on the PvP cluster, and I used to boost stockades a lot with it. And this trinket was pretty nice against those low level mobs. Hopefully when I get 60 on this paladin and join a couple of MC raids, I can get the trinket that does fire damage to everyone who attacks me. That would be nice to see. Not quite sure what kind of AoE farming I would be able to do at level 60. Like, you know, getting actual items that are worth something. I can probably do the Greater Nature Protection farm, the Greater Nature Protection Potion Recipe farm. I remember I used to do that on another paladin. I think there was in this cave right here. There's oozes that have a chance to drop the recipe for the Greater Nature pot, and I think that should sell pretty nicely on the auction house. Let's see if I ever scanned and caught the recipe. Where is it? Protection potions, greater nature. Ah, so you see I've seen it on the auction house for 100 gold. So that would be a decent farm. Getting Rammstein lightning bolts too. Yeah, those would be nice. There's a lot of BRD items that I want. Probably gonna need to run that a lot. I love BRD. I think it's one of the best dungeons in vanilla. Only issue that I have with it is that it takes so long, so I need to reserve an entire evening just for it. Moradin, BRD and Skolomans are your favorites. You love Moradin? I find it to be pretty difficult and I could never find my way around it. I think you're one of the few people that actually enjoy Moradin. I assume you did plenty of princess runs. Oh, and I got 2 greens from this pack. Nice to see it. Feels like a dungeon. Yeah, yeah, I guess it does. I'm not sure. What do you think would be the longer run? Doing a full Moradin or doing a full BRD? I feel like BRD would probably be longer, but I'm not sure. BRD definitely. I remember trying a Moradin run back in Somme, and it took so long, it took a couple of hours, but now that I come to think about it, I think it was just the problem that the group was bad. I don't know, it felt like the mobs were hitting so hard or something. We died a lot of times. Oh, and I got no respawns at the time. At this moment. Got a druid here who's also farming. He's a guildless druid. Level 50. Rarely see any guildless character around here. Maybe this guy just transferred over from some or something. The ooze that deal insane AoE, for example. What do you mean? What ooze? Let's get another mob in here. Oh, and I'm starting to see respawns around here. Let's do a bop. Oh, and I got no healing pots. Sorry, no bandages. Come on, let me do an exorcism. Shit, I misclicked. Don't want to use any healing pots yet because I'm cheap. Forgot to turn on fine minerals after I died. Ah, you're talking about the ooze. The ooze is in Moradin, yeah. Yeah, I remember those. The giants at the end, I remember that they were hitting pretty hard as well. Those were difficult. I'm surprised you're saying that Scholomance is one of your favorite dungeons as well. Haven't heard a lot of people saying that. Usually hear people saying, you know, the usual Dead Mines, Scarlet Monastery, BRD. Always enjoyed doing SM runs, especially as a healer. You know, just go in drooling mode. Just shutting my mind down, watching the frames, throw a heal from time to time. It's pretty relaxing when I don't feel like doing any engaging gameplay. So what do I have here? I have 4 mobs at this moment. Let's check the other area as well. No response here. I'm gonna have to make do with these dudes over here. Keep the XP rolling in. Got another mob there. Let's leash these mobs with a rank 1 consecration. And I'm out of freaking grenades. Should have come more prepared here. A couple of more. They're a good addition to my DPS. Probably need to use shield again. Let's see. Alright, we're good. Haven't seen any blue items drop here. Been farming this area for so long. So I'm now halfway to being honored with Argent Dawn. And I still haven't seen any blue items drop. Surely there must be one that's gonna drop anytime soon now. I would love to get Uther's Strength, the trinket that bubbles me. That's so good for AoE farming. And I think these mobs can drop it, since it's level 47, if I do remember right. Haven't seen one on the auction house either. Probably pay up something like, I don't know, 100 gold on it. But I have a feeling that there's more people that are searching for it, so I think the price will be a lot higher. Since the supply isn't really that high on Classic Era. Had the potion over there. I forgot again to craft forgot to craft any the Runecloth bandages. Gonna do it this time. Didn't have them ready to use while under Blessing of Protection. So this is Paladin gameplay. If there was no AoE farming. Alright, let me do the bandages right now, or else I'm gonna forget about them again. Let me check if there's more respawns over here. Alright, got a couple of mobs. I'm gonna do the pull here. I feel like I can pull a few more mobs. I feel like the respawn rates aren't fast enough for me. Got Divine Shield up. Think I can do a bigger number this time. Go all the way for all 6 mobs here. Let's do 7. Alright, let's do 7. See if we can manage. Did a recast on Seal of Wisdom there. Fiery Blaze enchant proc a lot, which is good to see. Nice. 7 mobs. Almost halfway to level 55. God, I wish I had rested XP all the time. It feels like I'm going so fast. Insanely good, yeah. These last levels, there's such a pain, such a grind. Only thing I can think about is getting a 60 faster. In the first 30, maybe 40 levels, I prefer just, you know, playing 1x XP. Just enjoy the quests, going through every zone. Getting a feel for the story. Still enjoy the story on some of those quests. Especially the Defias chain, you know, that goes all the way to Stockades and then ends up with the Seal of Rain, the blue ring. The Missing Diplomat is also a very nice chain. I enjoy that. Alliance side, definitely quests seem to have been designed much better in the first 30 levels. After that, it's probably much better to be Horde because of the positioning of flight paths. You tend to get a few more quests than Alliance. I think Chrome Goal in STV is very nice. You get a couple of extra quests in STV. Was always Horde back in the days. Where did you play before Classic Era? The Blackrock Mountain area is better for Horde 2, definitely, yeah. A lot more quests there. Move my charts to TBC Classic, so I had to start from scratch. Ah, I didn't get the chance to do any cloning, right? Freaking paywall on the cloning service. Yeah, that was the shittiest possible decision made by Blizzard. It felt like they just wanted the classic hero to fail, you know? $35 to be able to play one character. That was the price in the beginning. And then they lowered it to $15. And I remember that in the last, I think in the last month or maybe 2 months, they did like this whole promotion, this whole sale for just $5 per character. Very bad decisions made by Blizzard. And L'Oreal lured you back in? Is that your wife, your girlfriend, or is he or she in the guild? Who's L'Oreal? Okay, this was pretty bad movement on my part. I'm not sure why I did that. Luckily I got Divine Shield up. Gonna use it. Oh, where you're in the guild. Ah, okay. Got it. I've actually enjoyed it more this way. No way I can cheat with mains, with next gear or anything. Yeah, it's nice to start from scratch. First character is always nice to do it from scratch, definitely. Although, I must admit, I do find some sort of a pleasure, you know, after hitting 60 on my first character here on Era. Now I just feel like I'm creating some sort of a crafting network between all of my characters, because obviously I try to, you know, level up all the professions and have transmute alts. Have alts that can craft Mooncloth. It gives me so much content to do, you know, to just move items between all the characters, between my bank character and so on. The only problem with that is that mail isn't instant. That's one change from TBC that I do kind of miss. It's a good quality of life thing. It happened to me so many times when I decide I want to craft a certain item. For example, I don't know, for my level 23 druid, who's a tailor and an enchanter, I wanted to do the toughened leather gloves. You know, the level 22 blue gloves. And I got a hunter who's a leather worker. So I sent all the items to it, logged out, and just totally forgot about my intention. And the hunter with leatherworking was a character I don't really play anymore. So I think I stayed with the mats on that hunter for 2 days before I actually remembered to log in and craft the damn gloves. Enjoy the suffering, take it in and overcome it. Just need a second account. Yeah, I never really tried to play with a second account. I imagine it's pretty nice to have a high level following you all the time, especially if it's a healer. Will probably make it for an interesting experience. So you see now that I have high level characters here, and I'm pretty good on gold. Got 1.3k gathered so far. Now I'm starting to get the hardcore itch, you know, to re-experience the game with nothing on a character. So I see where you're coming from. Hardcore really allows you to explore the game in a manner in which you've never done it before. Give you an example, since when you're doing hardcore, bags are so hard to come by. There's this rare mob in Westfall. It's called Pole Reaper 4000. I think it's something like level 20 or something, and he always drops a 10 slot bag. It's a guaranteed drop. So I remember I searched for that mob so much on hardcore, and I was so glad when I finally found him and managed to get him down and get that 10 slot bag. Felt like a real achievement at low level, which you can't really get if you're playing with main characters already high level on the realm. Hey Kiskinator, welcome to chat, man. 2 accounts as win. I do Baron runs with my warrior and priest. Wait, so you can do Baron runs with just a warrior and a priest? How do you do that? You got like a stacked warrior or something? Just 2 characters, man? You can do all the way to... can go all the way to Baron? Takes 50 minutes. Ah, I see. Okay, let's do a divine shield. I'm not sure why I always prefer to wait until I'm really low on HP. I can... You know, I can tell when I'm close to getting killed way before getting so low in HP, but I guess I just, you know, prefer to live dangerously. It's a bad play on my part. Got your epic mount 2 days after hitting 60 and also a devil sword set. So I assume that you were a leatherworker, right? Devil sword mobs are probably free all the time in Angoro. At least they were when I leveled my priest. Engine mining. Okay, so you bought the items. Oh, is that a link to one of your runs? By the judging by the thumbnail, it looks like it is. Yeah, okay, I'll definitely check that link out. Curious to see how you do it with just 2 characters. Next money I'm on is the dungeon set 2. Oh, dude, that grind is just so expensive. I probably need to do it as well on my paladin if I want to do tanking, because obviously there are pieces with spell damage. So if I do remember right, in the first quest you get the bracers, and I think you can also get the gloves and what was it? I think the waist, without needing to do any group content, and some pretty low gold amount. But after that, so expensive. Never seen anyone going for dungeon set 2 over here. And actually, during some, that was the first time I ever seen dungeon set 2 content. You know, like the summoned bosses in UBRS and stuff. I remember very fondly of the fights in UBRS with the dungeon set 2 boss. It was a pretty hard fight. Well, it was phase 1 to be honest, so most of us had pretty shitty gear. But still, it was pretty challenging. Stem good for rogue at least. Yeah. I remember in some all the rogues wanted dungeon set 2. Not quite sure for a prot paladin. I've seen other guys saying that the Deadbone set is better. You know, the one that you can get in Scholomance and Stratholm as well, I think. Where was it? Let me look for that. Let me look for a piece of the Deadbone. Yeah, here it is. So it's mostly plate items with stamina, defense, and mana per 5. But I don't know, I feel like I kind of need some spell damage on the paladin as well. So I think dungeon set 2 would probably be more obtainable. Obviously tier 2 would be the best. Also I think it's the best looking tier set in the entire game, but still got a long way to get there. Hey Loli, maybe I can get an intellect buff again. Pretty please. Okay, didn't get one. It's okay. Can only see the warrior, but I switch with alt tab. Yeah, dude, I'll definitely check it out. Do you play over here, Kinskinator, on the PvE cluster, or what do you play, Ira? Are we in the same guild, actually? Ah, you're in the German cluster. I see. So are you like the only guild on that cluster? Ah, how's the population over there? Never got the chance to speak with any French or German players. I think our French colleagues are playing on the English-speaking realms, because we have a guild Panache on this realm, which is full of French guys. It's on your guild? Okay, that's nice. So how many are you online, like at peak times, when it's not a raiding night? Now in Auction House Warden staff. Dude, I would love it for my Druid alt. Since I plan to play it fair, but I think the prices are... the price is gonna be pretty large. You raid nearly every night. That's nice, man. It's good to see small communities come by. You guys ever considered transferring, or just like to stick there and have this whole family vibe around the guild? You discuss that every now and then. The EUPV cluster is welcoming you with open arms, definitely. Some very chill dudes around here as well. And I think there's only 2 guilds over here that actually do next. Easy wall boss is good, and we had a booming ranking system with 6 rank 14 slots. Yeah, I imagine. I imagine it, it's an advantage. So if you ever consider transferring and wanna come on the PV cluster over here, and you got alts that you wanna see progression with it, the guild I'm in just cleared the Blackwing Lair today for the first time. So didn't make it to the raid today. Had some family issues, but I've been in the last 2 attempts at Blackwing Lair, and it's so nice to feel progression. Before starting on Era, I always thought that anyone who was playing here was just, you know, full biz, farming Nax all the time, and I figured that not gonna find my place anytime soon, or maybe I would be taken if I'm playing a healer, or, you know, whatever class would be most wanted, and just get items thrown at me, since everyone else was so was much better geared. But no, in Weary Travelers you can actually get some progression vibes in 2022 in Classic Era. We are afraid that the guild may break down when there are other raiding guilds looking for our best players. Yeah, true. That may happen. But I think most of the guilds here take pugs. So for example, Weary Travelers right now is actually in a raiding alliance with 3 other guilds. And so there's four guilds that are trying to actually get 40 people for raids. We don't always manage to get a full roster, So we take pugs from other guilds as well with no issues, and the other guilds, I think there's 3 or 4 more raiding guilds on the realm. And they're taking pugs as well with no issue. As long as you have the gear and you know, the fight, it's no problem. So, you know, even if you transfer here with, I don't know, let's say 25 people and some of them want to see other type of content, they don't really need to leave the guild. It's no issue. In the last 2 months where I played here, I haven't seen anyone from this guild leave for another when it comes to raiders, because, you know, it's just, there's no reason to do it. We can just join the raids of the other guilds without any issue, without needing to be a part of those guilds. And you do next with 5 ferals. That's interesting. Do you manage to clear next with 5 ferals in the group? Yes, but bad kill times. Dude, seriously, I'm impressed. If you guys can do next with all sorts of meme specs in the raid, that's real nice. Have you guys tried to play on Season of Mastery as well, or you've been just classic era purists all the time? Era 3 months after TBC was released. Yeah, so that was the time when I had the Vanilla Age coming back to me as well. But luckily Season of Mastery launched then. I think Era was the population was much lower compared to now, and I didn't see the appeal of playing on low population realms back then. Now I do, so I'll choose Classic Era any time of the day. That's when I lost contact with my Classic Vanilla guild, unfortunately. Was a nice, you know, that guild, progression guild. We managed to just do Razor Core in BWL just before TBC dropped. I was so sad that that guild moved entirely to TBC. They still play Rat today. Try to, you know, convince them to come back, but no chance. Want to stay on Era, but was too dead. 3 months later they did BWL already. Then in October we did AQ4, the first time in March we started in Nex. Oh, so you got Nex on farm for a while now. That's nice. Is the auction house populated with any items ever, or you guys just barter between each other? Ooh, and my shield is gone. I just noticed now. Okay, this should be interesting. Probably gonna die here. Alright, so I never farmed for this long continuously on these mobs to actually get my shield down. And I died. And I freaking died. Very few items. I think there's an appeal, you know, to being a hunter-gatherer. I think it used to be like this on the English-speaking realms as well, but now the auction house isn't really that active, so we got like 2k items at any time, but still you can sell a fair amount of things. Okay, this is interesting. But I think I had another shield, yeah. Alright, I got this one. Damn, should have equipped it earlier. I forgot I had it in the bag. At least I could have used the holy shield. Like I always enjoy saying, you live and you learn. Okay, so I think I'm gonna I'm gonna Hearthstone now and get some repairs in and get ready to wrap up the stream for the night. Got almost 3/4 of the level, all the way to 55. So it was nice.
Can I help you?
Probably gonna leave the character get a little bit of rested XP. A few months ago I asked my old guildmates from Classic for leftover era gold and other stuff, and he got like 60k. 60k in golden items. You transferred to Firemaw, bought some stuff, and then back to Venoxus. Man, that's a big brain move. 60k gold. I've never had this much gold. Not even in Wrath. Well, obviously I didn't play that for too long, but yeah, that was a big brain move. Wait, gonna give you a supply drop in a bit? What do you mean a supply drop? Okay, thank you for the buffs. So I got 3 recipes of Gift of Arthas. And I think I got a couple of more on sale here. Yeah, so I got 6. With those 3 I got 9 recipes for the Gift of Arthas, and nobody seems to want them. Okay, let's put these bone fragments up to sale. Ooh, when they go for 1 gold and 68 silver per piece. Right, I'm gonna do stacks of 3. Get these babies on the sale. Let me see how much the Warden staff is up for. Okay, it's untouchable. Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. Dude, greater mana pots. Look at all the pots.
How generous.
Thanks a lot, Olaf. Very nice of you. They're gonna come in real handy when gonna get back to AoE farming. Cheers, dude. You're streaming next, so tomorrow night, thank you. Yeah. What time do you guys start? 1940. Yeah, dude. I'll come check it out if I'm gonna be done with work. Fortunately, I'm gonna be working tomorrow, but if I'm home, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Wanna see how you guys do it. Maybe you got 5 furls again. Should be interesting. And I'm gonna watch your link off stream as well to see how your 2-manning Baron runs. No cam, no chat. Yeah, it's alright. No worries. Yeah, so thank you again, all for all the items. I'm already feeling like I'm getting streamer privileges. Yeah, just kidding. Okay, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We did a good run tonight. Got a lot of XP on this paladin. I'll be streaming in the future nights as well. Probably get back to some other characters. Maybe do some raiding on the main character, on the priest. Remember to check my YouTube channel as well, because I upload content over there. It's mostly VODs for now, but I do have a YouTube video in the work. Takes a bit of work for me to get that video up, because I plan to do a lot of editing in it, and I'm still getting my head around Adobe Premiere. It's the software I use for editing, but hopefully the video will be up soon enough. So yeah, thanks again, and have a good night, everyone. Cheers.